everybody, welcome to Childbox Reviews. I'm Stan, my lovely wife Tanya here again, and we're doing a reaction to the Comic-Con trailers. This is the last one I think we've got so far. So it's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It's supposed to be like, you know, a sequel to the first Black Panther movie, but like all these Marvel movies, they're kind of a mini sequel to Endgame to see where all our characters are going.
Yeah.
The problem is now, like, we lost Chadwick Boseman, which really sucks, and I'm conflicted because I'm sort of like the celebrity shouldn't outshine the character. So, like, there was all this talk about, like, should they cast, like, Denzel Washington's son, and should they, like, recast and stuff. I would have said years ago, no, you can't recast, like, you know, Heath Ledger's Joker and stuff. No one can play the Joker again because you see Jared Leto's version, just it wasn't as great as you know, Heath Ledger's and Chris Nolan's version. But then we see Joaquin Phoenix just hammer it like so well, and you know, I'm sort of like, all right, could we have seen more T'Challa stories? Could we have kept going? Like, but who knows what Ryan Coogler's doing, because he's back to direct, and you know, we'll have to see what's going on. But is there anything else you can think of?
No, I'm looking forward to see how they approach it.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen, because who's going to be the new Black Panther?
Yeah, because approaching this now, like, you know, to follow up, because I enjoyed Black Panther. I thought it was really cool. They kind of critic-proofed themselves when it was like sort of, well, if you don't like it, that means you're a racist. And it's like, nah, it might not be for everyone, but I think it fit really well into the MCU. But anyway, yeah, let's check this out and see what we've got in store. Oh man, I think they're already going into it. So, yeah, he is deaded, I think. Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. Namor?
Namor. The Atlanteans. They hinted at that in Endgame too. Hey.
Oh, man.
This is going to be weird to... So we get to see Namor.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't show who it was.
It's his sister.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not going to be M'Baku?
I liked M'Baku. That's another problem I kind of had with the... Like, remember when they had Chiwetel Ejiofor playing Baron Mordo?
Yeah.
I remember seeing the promos for that when they were filming and stuff, and it showed Strange and, you know, Baron like working together and stuff. And I'm like, you know, and reading the comics for years, I was like, oh man, like one's jealous because the other one got became Sorcerer Supreme and stuff, and like, you know, the mortal enemies and stuff. And then they sort of made them a little bit frenemies. But when I saw them working together, I'm like, man, I don't want to see them like fighting each other. It looks like a really cool kind of story to see them just teaming up. and stuff. But like seeing this now with, I wouldn't want to call it the reverse, like kind of Wakanda, like off in the ocean, and Wakanda's land, and both these civilizations are both at war with each other because they can't agree on whatever. I kind of like when we saw the first Black Panther, and then we saw Infinity War, and we had M'Baku like you know helping him in the first Black Panther movie, and then seeing him in Infinity War, and they're like, thank you, like, he's like, of course, brother, like, they're both countrymen that believe in each other, and they're supposed to be enemies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I don't want to see them like kind of at odds with each other, but I thought like, there's a chance, maybe Ryan Coogler did turn around and say like, let's consider making M'Baku the new Black Panther.
He would have been great.
But I don't think like I believe like they're gonna have his sister, Suri's gonna be the new Black Panther, and I'm all for like, all right, this is a good way to write this in to the MCU, but still, I really wish we could have seen more T'Challa stories, like a little bit more, like because this is just basically the James Bond of the MCU. Like we get to see the spy stuff, which would have been cool, but I'm all for like kind of pushing forward with like this story because they felt, we can't really continue T'Challa's story without Chadwick Boseman. Like,
that beginning got me. I almost cried.
And also too, like we did get, it wasn't just one and done. Chadwick Boseman, he was in Civil War, and I love that line from him in Civil War where he says, vengeance has consumed you, it's consuming them, I'm done letting it consume me. So like, we got him in Civil War, we got him in the Black Panther movie, we got him in Infinity War, and we also got him in Endgame. So that's like 4 really solid movies that all were critical and box office hits. So now like we're in kind of uncharted territory, and it's going to be really sort of interesting to see how they handle it. It's more like, I'm more curious about like, you can't replace them, but who are they going to put in that role of, King of Wakanda or ruler of Wakanda or the protector of Wakanda? Like,
well, even his mother's speech was kind of like hits you home because it's like, she's lost her family and I'm the ruler of the most powerful nation. And I've lost my entire family. Like, because she's even lost her world, but she's the ruler of a nation. Her
husband and her son is gone, but she's still got her daughter. Like, and I'm guessing like they'll have Shuri actually kind of step up. And,
what we thought was Shuri was going to be Ironheart.
Yeah, there's like
take over from Tony Stark because she's a tech wizard.
Yeah, like, well, it's alluded that she's smarter than Tony Stark, but like they've done little changes and little bits and pieces, like when you have Hela show up in Ragnarok and they made her the sister of they made Odin's daughter and stuff, and it's kind of like, is that comic book accurate? No, well, but yeah, it would have been interesting to see where they go with this. But anyway, if there's anything, like, it looks cool, like I got faith in Ryan Coogler, but also too, I'm a little bit, concerned on like how, like, is this, I don't want this to just be focused on being like a memorial to Chadwick Boseman. I want it to like, reflect a lot of the characters that the fallout of what happens when your king is gone sort of thing.
Yeah, like, great point. Yeah. Well, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.